Okay, this real quick is what I'm gonna call bucket etiquette. So when you have a bucket of mud, you're gonna take your 6-inch knife, you're gonna put it up against the wall of it, and you're gonna make a complete circle, okay? You don't want mud getting all on the side of the buckets because then it gets all crusty, and then your crusties are gonna fall into the mud, and then those dry pieces are gonna drag on your mud, and you don't want that. So, the second thing is you get your 6-inch knife, you're gonna dig in just like you would pudding, right? Banana pudding or something, you're gonna dig it out. Now you fill up your pan as much as you need. I'm not gonna do a lot because I'm gonna show you guys something in demonstration. But that's bucket etiquette. Again, when you're done with it, you're gonna just wipe all the way around. If you want, you can do a quick wipe around the top. Okay? Make sure you keep those edges clean. And always use lids. I suggest highly use lids for your water bucket and your mud bucket. I've come back to job sites and there's rodents that fall in there that, you know, come onto the job site at night. So I highly recommend using bucket lids for both your water and your mud. Okay, let's get to the next one. Okay, so I want to show you guys spinning the detail, right? So this is going to be when you have a, say there's an outlet, a receptacle, there's a light fixture, something where you're going to have to spin the detail, okay? It's not where you have your regular joints like I showed you in another video. This is where you have to go in a circle because that's just the way we spin detail. So this is a circle here. What we're going to do is you're going to grab your mud, okay? You're going to cut your corners, okay? My mud's thick, but not too thick, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in a circle here, grab my mud, cut, cut. Okay, I just want to make sure I have enough all the way around. Now, my outside, you pick whatever side you want your outside. Again, my thumb is what's controlling the pressure on the outside. You're going to see hopefully that the outside will be tight. The inside is going to be in the air, okay? So I'm going tight against here. The other part is just in the air. And I'm just feathering. I'm cutting that whole outside. Opposite way, I'm cutting that whole outside. Okay? So you can see where it's lighter on the outside and darker on the inside. That's where I feathered it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about, we'll call it a 1.5. That's how I'm going to lay it down to spin it. So I'm going to kind of come in at an angle. See, I got stuff in my mud. I don't know if you can see it. There's a scratch. We call them hitchhikers, right? It's a hitchhiker. There's a scratch. There's just junk in the mud, or there was junk from the dry tape. So that's called a hitchhiker. So anyways, I'm back in here. And that's it, okay? Don't mess with it, leave it alone. You got some hitchhikers. You have some lap marks, you have a couple of lines. It's fine, it's gonna sand out. So that's how you spin your detail.